It's 2023, bro. You already know. Which is why we gotta continue to keep dipping and dodging. You've been dipping. You've been dodging. But guess what? We back. Similar to a flaky female, this is how most people are today in general. Not solid. What will a flaky female do? They date you for seasons. They talk to you for seasons. Some seasons come, oh, hot girl summer, I don't need you, peasant, blah, 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 blah. Fall comes, winter comes. Now they're crying for your ass back. You know why? Because you're the one that's solid. You're the one that brings comfort, stability, which is what they need. But sometimes they get so entitled. I don't need you, peasant, blah, 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 blah. They think they're so cool and funny, right? Until they come back. There's a lot of people like this today in general. And it sickens me to death. Unloyal, unappreciative, arrogant. It's true arrogance, is what it is. They can't even see past their own BS. They think what they're doing is the right thing. It's the right thing for yourself. It's not the right thing for your people. It's not the right thing for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend. It's not, but they don't care. I don't care. I can do whatever I want, blah, 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 blah. You probably should care, because one day, it's going to come back. It's already happened 1,000,000 times over, bro. And these same individuals tend to be shady haters as well. Shady. Acting like it's not like that when it's damn well like that. They're still watching you. These same individuals from the past is still watching you today. You don't follow them. They follow you. You don't think your ex keeps up with your shit? Of course. Every time they come back, they get rejected, and it's what happens. These types of people have come to Earth to do nothing but disrupt other human beings. And then play victim. And act as if nothing not even happened when they've done what they've done, and they don't care. They genuinely don't care. Which is why you shouldn't either. I don't like to put up with people like this, and I don't. Once I know who you are, I'm not putting up with your BS. I don't care who you are. I'm not putting up with it. Nobody should. And I'm telling you guys right now, don't put up with this type of effery ever in your life. I've done it in the past. I used to be very deep with these people. Close connections. And you get screwed, bro. You get screwed hard. And from all that, I can sense who these people are now very easily, and they are to be cut off. They're no good. They are snakes in the grass. They will come to you when they want something from you. That's it. They don't see a problem with it either. They can't see it from someone else's perspective. We can see it from theirs. We get it. You're coming to get your needs met. You don't even like us. You don't even care about us. You're just coming to get your needs met. And then you're gone. I don't want to deal with people like this at all. And I don't. Gone. I don't care what type of female it is. I don't care how bad you are. You're getting turned down. Like I've already done. And yeah, you're bad. But guess what? You're also bad in here. That's why I don't deal with you. Step out the way. And then they cry and cry and cry. Because when the time comes, they don't get what they want from you. And you're living much better than them now. Doing way better. Having much better people. You create a solid clique of like-minded individuals, which is what they will never have. Because they ruin everything that could have been good. All these people do the same thing. They're all the same type of people with the same type of spirit. They don't want to do nothing for nobody else. Even the slightest little thing. Don't want to do it. You have to cut them clean and free yourself. You'll do much better. Maybe not right away, but in the end, you will come out victorious. When I turned down certain females that come back in the past, I wasn't doing better right away, but I knew I would. And I knew I had this bitch on lock. I got you. As soon as you turn them down, as soon as you say no one time, they're off the rails. They're either crying or doing something crazy. Because that hot girl summer arrogance, which is arrogance, left their body. The fall's here now. The winter's here now. And you shouldn't give them the time of day. Looking back at how arrogant they were, how ungrateful, how greedy they were. They didn't care about how they made you feel. They did not care. That's the difference between me and these scumbags in the world. I'm never going to do something to disrespect somebody else in that kind of a way. Ever. But a lot of people don't care. That's why I'm saying you shouldn't either. And these same people tend to be very, very, very hateful, spiteful type of people. Very. They're not really with you, bro. They never were. They never will be. Ever. And like I said, it's just people I don't personally deal with. These people can be great for having a little bit of fun with. But they're not loyal. They're not trustworthy. They're not dependable. If you were to be in an accident, they could be literally 5 minutes away and they wouldn't answer the phone to come pick you up. They're not dependable. This ever happens to my guys, if it's an hour away, if it's an hour and a half away, I'm gone. I'm coming. I've done it before. But we're not all the same. That's why you have to kind of figure out who is who. Learn how to cut people off. Learn how to take people in with open arms, because you don't have to take in whoever you don't want to take in. But the way I am, I only deal with solid connections, bro. That's all it is. It's healthy boundaries. We don't deal with the fakes, the frauds. It's no good. They're really no good people. And they can never take accountability for what we're trying to explain here. They'll never take accountability. They'll throw it right back at us and make something up out of thin air. Which makes no sense. Like, we are actually the most fair-gamed people on earth. I don't have to nor want to take nothing from nobody. I just want some appreciation, some respect. Some people that's got a good head on their shoulders, who's got a little bit of grit. Is it that hard? But you see, most people don't even have that. And the people that act cool with you, bro, a lot of them's gonna come up to you and ask you shady ass questions, and they're low-key stalking your life. They're low-key stalking the chosen ones' lives. Which is why they come up to you acting the way they act. They've been watching you, bro. They've been watching you the whole time. Still are, still doing, used to, and still, and forever will. There's just something about it that they just can't like be cool with you. They just can't. I have these kind of connections with people all over the world and somewhere I come from. Like, we really like that with each other. And nothing's going to get in the way of that. The only thing that could ever get in the way of that is them messing it up, because I won't. I have never in my life messed up something like that, and I never will. I'm not stupid enough to know things like that don't come around often. I've also had a lot of people that used to be from where I'm from that had to move away. And that's what has to happen. You stay in touch some, but they have to move away, and it's like a good friend had to move away. That's when you get in the mix with other people worldwide, where you come from, etc., etc. But it's all about the intentions, bro. It is all about the intentions. When it comes to certain people, you have to pay close attention to the intentions. Let me say that again. Pay attention to the intentions. People will tell on themselves, and you will know exactly what's going on. It's not rocket science. Human behavior comes like this to me, bro. I've seen it so many times. I still deal with people to this day where it's like it's the same people you used to deal with. And you just have to cut them off. These girls you cut off, bro, they're going to be telling people how bad of a person you are when you've done nothing but good to them. They'll be telling other people how bad you are. When in actuality, they were the arrogant, backstabbing type of people that have done you wrong. They're always going to come back with something to throw back onto you. It's what they're always going to do. They can never take accountability. They never will, they never have, it'll never happen. You're not even going to get an apology from these people. You're not going to get an apology from that girl because she felt it was the right thing to do. Because they have very small senses of self when it comes to others. That means you lack empathy. That means you are a narcissist. You can't see nothing from nobody else's perspective but your own damn selves. That's what that is. I can see it from your sense of self. You're very selfish. You don't care about nobody else. You're dipping and dodging the good people. You're going to take what you can get from good people and dip. Those girls are going to come in. They're going to take your leadership. They're going to take your ability to provide, your ability to do all the good things that you can do. They're going to come in, they're going to take it, and they're going to leave. They're going to abandon you, and then when you speak the truth about it, they're going to throw it right back at you. Because they can't see it from your perspective. Because they're users, they're abusers. It is abuse. Is it not? It is, because they're liars. They come in and butter you up and act some kind of way to get what they want. They act like they're a great friend. They act like they're a great relationship partner. They say, I love you. They say certain things, bro, to literally butter you up. To come in, to take what they can get, and then they're gone. And then they cry and complain when we don't want nothing to do with them. But we're the bad people. We're the crazy people. Grow up. You sound stupid as hell. You sound stupid. They're just goners, bro. They're users. It's all they ever were. It's all they ever will be. That's it. You have to avoid these people at all cost. They're no good. They will use you and dip. You're just there to be used. That's all you're there for. It doesn't mean you're not good. You could be a billionaire and they'll use you and act better than you. They're not even close. They're not even close to the person you are or have become. You have much more character. You have empathy. You understand things on a very deep level. They don't. All they understand is, what can I get? All they're doing is looking straight. What can I do? What can I get? Da 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 da. They don't care about nobody else, how nobody else feels. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care about making things right. It's what can they do? What can they gain right now? What can I do? Da 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 da. They don't want to do the right things, which takes a longer time. But that's where the blessings are. That's where the blessings are. Is by doing the right things for an extended period of time. That's where the blessings are when it comes to marriage. It's about doing the right things for an extended period of time. People are so in and out, in and out, in and out. Get a small one, get out. Get a small one, get out. Use, get out. Use, get out. Because you know why? If they stay in, they're going to have to give now. They don't want to do that. Is this making sense? They don't want to give a damn thing. They don't want to take an ounce of what they could do for someone else and give nobody nothing. They're just there to take and dip. Take, dip. Take, dip. When they don't do it to you, guess what? They're somewhere else doing it to someone else. When your ex decides to leave because it's hot girl summer, guess what? She's somewhere else doing something with somebody else. And guess what? She too will ditch him and go back to you. Because now that's the time of the season she likes. She likes to be with you. There comes a time, bro, where you have to cut these people off. And they're also low-key haters. They really hate the person you are. They wish they could be that person, but they're not. Because they're gone. They don't have a heart. They can't care about another human being at all. But the best, most empathetic human beings do. They don't. End of story. Cut them off. Recognize what's real. Recognize what is in front of you. Recognize who you're dealing with. And cut them off. Because all they're going to do is make everything worse. The relationship you have with them, the friendship you have with them, bro, I had these users in my life before. All kinds of those past friends. They're only there when it benefits them. That's the only time they're there. They can't just be a good friend. They just can't. They simply, it's impossible for them to do it. And you know why? You're so much further ahead than they are, whether they want to believe it or not. You are. In so many ways. So deep down, they envy you. They don't want to give you something. They don't want to give you anything. They just want to take, because they're behind in a lot of things. So they don't want to give you anything to keep your amazing momentum going. They want to come in to disrupt that. It's what they want to do. It's truly what they want to do. And people like that, bro, they don't come around often. They don't come around me often no more, because they know. They know I know. They can't play their game on me. It's simply impossible. You can't. I'm gonna know exactly who you are. You can't fool me. I know who these people are. I know how they act. I've seen it a million times over. And I will continue to see it, and I'll continue to cut them off. For the simple fact that I know who they are and I know what they do. I just don't want to deal with it. You can do your thing somewhere else. You can go somewhere else and do your thing somewhere else with other people. I say the same things to these past girls I was with. I don't wish you bad. Just, I don't want nothing to do with you. Go somewhere else. Do something else with somebody else. Disrupt their lives, because it's really who you are, and it's just what you do. This is just how some people are. And when you're the type of person that is not that way, we just got to cut them off. Easy. Set them free to do whatever they want to do. Because they are of no benefit of you, because they are users. They're truly evil people. I don't care what nobody says. Who they are is evil. What they do is evil. There's no fair game with these people. I'm only a fair game type of guy. I don't have people who's going to use me in my life. I bring value. Other people can bring value to a degree. Even if I can bring more than someone else, they're still bringing value. Which means they're not just extracting from you, using you, making you feel bad, and just dipping. As if you're just a walking platform for them. That's not how it's going to go. I don't care who nobody is. You could be the baddest bitch going. I'm not even going to give you the time of day. I'll turn down the better things you could do for me. If I know what you're actually about. Because I'm going to make the right decisions. That's it.